party and you want everything to be perfect, and you have seen a cake on one of your favorite cooking shows that you think that would just make my cake, my party, perfect. So you go to the baker and you say, this is the cake that I want. And I said, okay, well, this is how much it's going to be. And of course your eyes get this big because it is way more than what you had budgeted for. So would it be cool to be able to go home and make it yourself? And when your friends come over, you say, I did that, when they were asking what baker did you use. So with a few of the ideas that I've seen by researching on the internet and that I've used in my own life, I'm going to help you real quick be able to just do some fun things to make a cake look great. First, remember that presentation is everything. On the website is vilniusfood.wordpress.com. One of the chefs says that presentation is your customer's first bite. And that goes for the same thing for your party. Presentation is your guest's first sight, and the first bite that they're going to get of your cake is to know how good it tastes by what it looks like. So you want to make sure that your cake is going to be colorful and fun, and you want to sketch it out first so that you kind of know where you're going, so you're not just kind of flying by the seat of your pants. Then, now that you know what your cake is going to look like, you want to make sure that you have all the right tools. You want to make sure that you have the right icing, that it's got the right consistency and all that. The icing that I use, you can use, of course, store-bought, so easy. But I use out of the Wilton's cake decorating book, I use their recipe for icing. And it also tells you different ideas on the consistency that you need. Like when you're doing the border, I use a thick consistency of my icing so that the shells around here will stand up nice. And so you just want to put these on here like this. And you can also find ideas on like wiltons.com and cakecentral.com. They have some really good ideas for different tips to use, different just different consistencies that you want for your icing, and all kinds of things like that. So you want that, and then you also want to make sure that, like I said, that you have all the right tools. You want to make sure that you have good tips, and that you can get your icing really smooth. To do that, you'll use a long spatula and just go around it, and you just want to put a lot of icing on it and just keep going around. And the more icing that you put on, you can just smooth it, and then wipe the icing off. It's super simple. Now that you have your base for your cake done, that's when you're going to want to start decorating. And you're going to want to make sure that you get a lot of different ideas. You really want to think, when you're doing your decorating, you want to think outside your cake box. So one of the places that I got some great ideas was through Hello Kitty, right? Through Hello Cupcake, and their new book is What's New Cupcake. They have great ideas for using candies. I'm going to use some candies today. This started out as Jolly Ranchers, and you just melt it in the oven and then cut it out with your cookie cutters. So then with your thin consistency icing, you'll go around and you can make some waves, and then you're going to, this is my sunshine, that's what I've done here. I'm going to stick my sunshine right down in here like this. And then I've got some crushed up cookies that I'm going to sprinkle on the top. And once you get that all on there, it's going to look like sand at the beach, and you got your waves. And then you can put some little candies like this, these little rain candies, to make it look like little floats in the ocean. Oh! And then you have your beach cake. So you just want to remember that when you're making a cake, you want to, don't be afraid to think outside your cake box. Use plastic toys as long as they're clean, plastic flowers, candies, and be sure to use the internet because you have a lot of great ideas on there to make the perfect cake for your perfect party.
Almost about to go dead because the battery was red.
That was perfect.